are not the children's father that the men thought they were. So she had multiple relationships going on in the background. The only difference is he didn't know about it, which he should have, but he didn't know about it. We're dealing with people or beings that are doing as they wilt. It's in your Bible. Do as thou wilt. The response cost is equal for both men and women. So when a woman have a man that is delusional about love, he's delusional about being that he's delusional and believes that she's being faithful to him, realizes that somebody else been stretching her out and ejaculating and impregnating her, and he's not. He can have the equal level of insanity. These are beings that are behaving by the whole law of do as thou wilt. It's not about marriage. It's not about religion. It's about beings doing exactly what the God of this world has given them permission to do. A
But
choice.
is there a punishment or a karma or repercussion for that behavior? Is what I want to know. Because you're saying is a behavior, man or woman, correct? But is there a punishment for that behavior? What is wrong? Is it wrong not telling the person? Or is it wrong in general just to have multiple men? Because how about if they
It's
all
wrong.
agree?
It's wrong to be naive. That's the only thing there. It's wrong to be naive that is the potential of everybody. If that's the only wrong thing, because again, let's get our minds out of manipulation and about whatever. In this reality, everybody is doing what they want to do. I don't care whether they're hiding from each other or not. They're doing what they want to do,
But is there a
right?
punishment for that? Can you just do whatever you want without
You
any
can.
punishment? That's what I'm saying.
No, because this is my opinion, and I should have said no right away. I'm going to explain this first. People start deceiving and cheating first as an idea.
Mhm.
When you start this concept in your mind to cheat or deceive somebody, you can already see the outcome. So when you say, if they find out, they're gonna feel like this. They're gonna say this. So you already know in your mind that when you practice to deceive or to engage in something from that perspective, you've already saw the outcome. That's where the karma comes in. It's spiritual. So karma is not bound by time. We live, lifetime after lifetime. Unfortunately, some of us do. I don't want to be in no type of physical reality anymore. I think it's a piece of shit. Um, I think to be able to perceive the reality that you want and reside in openness and infiniteness, that's my goal. But if we're just speaking from the perspective of where we are right now, if you don't want to live in this reality, it's too late. You're already here. I think the heaven that most people experience is based upon their own assumptions. That's your heaven. And then when you realize that it's multiple versions of that heaven here in the physical reality, then we get mad. Then we get upset. You know why? Because nobody's having real conversations with each other. Nobody's diving
So
deep in their own.
what are you saying? Is there a punishment for certain behavior or isn't there? Because you're saying spiritually there's karma, but then you're saying that people can do whatever they want. Yes, there's free will. God lets you do whatever you want. But it doesn't mean that if you go in on a life someone that you're not gonna get punished for that. Maybe the physical world, the law doesn't catch you, but you're definitely gonna pay for that. And I mean, in my perspective, it doesn't go just you in the physical. I'm talking about your generation, baby. I'm not talking about you only. I'm like you messed up really big, and some people are gonna have to go through something because you're a dumbass. But
No, that's why I said
that's
that.
just my
That
belief. You know.
that's why I no. That's why I said karma is not bound to time. We perceive things. Well, they might happen while I'm living. Well, you're immortal. You're not gonna die from that perspective. You just move on to your next desired illusion.
Hmm.
So time is not attached. Time has no authority over the law of correspondence. It's not bound to it. So you're right. Like I said, it's neither